Eagle Al, and today we're gonna go over the John Metchie trade once again. I'm gonna debunk one of the theories about AJ Brown. Also, John Metchie seemed very happy to be an Eagle. And lastly, Howie Roseman, he ain't done. But let's get straight into it. All right, man, we're gonna get straight into the topics. And we just gonna talk about John Metchie first. So on Instagram, he changed his Instagram photo into a Philadelphia Eagle, or Eagle, I should say. So safe to say, he's excited to be an Eagle. We all know him and Devontae Smith are really close, and Howie values chemistry on the team. So it's really good to have these two guys on the same team. And the big thing has been going around is like, why would Howie Roseman just trade for a wide receiver four? Are we trading Jahan Dotson? Are we moving some more pieces around? My personal opinion, I believe we're going to move some pieces around. But one of the things I kept hearing, I keep hearing, and I'm seeing it on Twitter, is that AJ Brown, it got to be the hamstring, right? But the point I keep making is that if we were going to trade for a wide receiver to, let's say, replace AJ Brown for about 4 games, why would we trade for another slot guy? That doesn't make any sense. But I went back and watched one of my old videos, and I forgot, it was like 3 days ago or 2 days ago, where Mike Garafolo said this about AJ Brown.
In the team that they practiced against, the Browns, that is, A.J. Brown, quote, working through some things. That's how Nick Sirianni phrased it when he was asked why Brown, who had a hamstring injury, then he was out of practice or in practice again, and then out the last couple of days, asked if he had a setback. Now he's working through some things. And Sirianni doesn't go into great detail when it comes to injuries, so I wouldn't get too worked up about this, the fact that he wouldn't answer it directly. I don't sense any great concern. I just sense that it's a guy that they want to make sure that they have right heading into the season. He's got 3 weeks. You just said it, Tom, earlier in the show. He's got 3 weeks to get right. I saw him when I was at the practice. He was moving around on the sideline and certainly engaged. So A.J. Brown back to work at some point in the near future feels like the hope for the Eagles at this point.
Mind you, that was 3 days ago that video came out. Well, now it's 4 days because it's a new day. But I'm just saying, A.J. Brown will be fine. So I don't think that's the theory. But the other thing I keep hearing out there is that maybe we just wanted to strengthen our team, make it more offensively powered, I guess. That makes sense too. Like, why not just add another piece? Maybe we think Darius Cooper is still a little raw to make the team. Do we really believe in Anaya Smith and Johnny Wilson? Because John Metchie is coming to take somebody's job. Like, he's not coming in to get cut. He's taking somebody's job. And the odd man now might be Darius Cooper. Hopefully he clear waivers, and if he do, he on the practice squad developing. I think I was listening to like John McMullen, like Darius Cooper just learned how to break the huddle. So he's real raw, but you see the talent is there. So hopefully he can develop under Aaron Moorhead and those guys, get them right if it comes down to that. But John Metchie, he does make our team better. But to go to wide receiver 4, hell, we barely pass it to the wide receiver 3. It's like, I don't get it. But at the same time, a lot of people not mentioning the Texans, right? They had a tight end that tore his ACL or something like that too, and they needed a tight end. Harrison Bryant is really good, so we knew if we cut him, he wasn't going to clear waivers. And then it gives him a true opportunity to be on a good team, make that team, and showcase what he got. Yeah, I guess it was a fair trade. Did we really need the receiver? No, but we stopped him from going to the 49ers, which is really good, too. He could be a future piece. You sign him to a cheap deal because his rookie contract is coming up. And then Jahan Dotson more than likely going to go somewhere else. That's if we don't make any moves. But the report out there is that we're going to make a move. So according to Jordan Schultz, this is what he had to say on Twitter. So the first report is the Texans have a very deep wide receiver room, and they are very impressed with the young rookies they drafted in Jaden Higgins and Jalen Noel. They have been actively open to trading John Metchie for over a week, and the Eagles end up getting him. Howie Roseman did something similar almost a year ago to the day when he traded for Jahad Dotson. And then Jordan Schultz also put out there a text from an AFC GM. Don't think the Eagles are done with trades. They have so many picks next year, and that team is always looking to be aggressive. I agree with that. The Eagles always been aggressive, getting new guys, getting new players. So the big question is, who will be the player? What position are we looking at? I will eliminate safety, y'all. I'm sorry. I am really comfortable with the safety position. I like Sidney Brown. I like Reed Blankenship. I like Andrew McCuba. Whoever starts between him and Sidney Brown, I'm fine with. And I don't think you bring in, to me, I don't think you bring in a Justin Simmons to take from the youth. And two, who said Justin Simmons is just going to be this outstanding guy? What if we get another Kevin Byard who just don't fit the system and a tad bit washed up? Like, might as well stick with your youth. Because I seen good things from Sidney Brown. I seen good things from Andrew McCuba. But what I haven't seen good things from is the backup cornerback position. Now, I'm starting to see, like, Bennett, he doing this thing. Of course, Quinyon is Quinyon. But after that, it's like, okay, Keely Ringo, okay, Adoree Jackson, Eli Ricks, Mac McWilliams, who is showing promise. Do you feel comfortable if Quinyon or Bennett goes down, especially with Bennett injury history? Are you comfortable with Adoree Jackson coming in, taking over for a couple plays, a couple games, half the season? No, I don't. And that's why I don't think Howie Roseman is done, because that cornerback 3, I should say, or cornerback 4 position is such a big drop off. When we had Slay and then of course Quinyon, anytime Isaiah Rodgers came in, I was comfortable. I seen Isaiah Rodgers do a good job. I think that was on Jamar Chase. He tipped the ball to C.J. Gardner-Johnson. I'm like, oh yeah, Isaiah Rodgers still got it after missing a year of playing football. Now, I just don't trust the backup cornerbacks. I really don't. But another position he could be trading for is edge. Now, I told you in my last video, I like what Azeez Ojulari did. Joshua Oshay, what he been doing in training camp. But the drop off between like the backups and then to the next layer of backups is pretty significant. Like APR haven't really showed anything. Do we trust Patrick Johnson? Like I wouldn't be surprised if we get another edge rusher, because the backup edge rushers have been lackluster. Again, Joshua Oshay was okay during the preseason game. Azeez Ojulari showed like, okay, he should make this roster. That's pretty much it. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get another edge rusher, or hell, even an edge rusher to start over a Nolan Smith or over Jalen's Hunt. We packaging some. That's my personal opinion, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised if this is just a team we go in the season for now until we see more as the season go on. But everything screams Howie Roseman's gonna make another move. Everything screams that. So we'll see if he do it. If not, I think the team is perfectly fine. But I say this once again, and I keep saying that the last position we needed to trade for is wide receiver. But at the same time, I get it. It's only going to make your team better. But that's all I got for you guys today. Hey, man, what do you think? How do you feel? Howie Roseman, will he make another move? The A.J. Brown thing, I debunked it. I mean, people going to say what they say, but I think A.J. Brown be out there week 1. But this is Eagle Owl, man. I'm out.